So you're working from home now, most likely not by your own choice, but because of the lockdown period caused by the coronavirus. In this video, we will talk about 5 tips for working from home so you can stay productive and keep your sanity at the same time. Keep watching to the end to find out more. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Here we give life lessons and teachings that school don't teach you. So during these difficult times where we are all working from home, we need to manage our work-life balance as best as we can, but doing so can be hard. In this video, I give 5 tips to stay productive and to keep your sanity, especially if you've got kids or if you've got any difficult people, shall we say, to be living with. So yeah, let's get into them. So tip number 1 is structure your day like normal. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean, make sure you get a good sleep, make sure you have your shower, you brush your teeth and everything else that you need to do. You have a good quality breakfast, which is going to fulfill your nourishment in order to give you that energy for the day. And then you need to structure how and where and when you're going to work. So if you do 8 until 4 or 9 until 5, you need to make sure there's a structure there that you can do that. Obviously, if you've got kids, it's a bit of a different issue, and you kind of have to try and work around the structure as best as you can. If you have to do different times, maybe you might have to do more evening work and then look after them in the afternoon and what have you. But I'm going to talk about, this video really is more towards sort of people who don't have children. So I can do maybe another one another time if people want that. But yeah, so again, structure your day like normal. Keep that routine that you usually would. Act like you're going into the office, but sort of come in to your room, even if it is your bedroom which you work. You go out. What I like to do is before I start work, I like to go out into the garden, or just even outside if you haven't got a garden. Just take 5-10 minutes and then prepare yourself like you're going into an office to work. And then once you've finished at the end of the day, go outside again, feel like you've gone, feel like you're having like a downtime. Just go for a little walk around the block, come back again, and then just say to yourself, this is now home time. And then you can have that structure to your day. I think that's really important while you work at home. Tip number 2 is look after your mental health. Now this is probably the most key point out of all of it, out of all the tips I'm going to say, because if you need to keep a real check on your anxiety levels and how much fear is sort of creeping into your life. So, you know, again, in this time it can be very stressful and it can be difficult, and if you've got kids, it can go up even further. And if you've got other family members who might be affected in this current situation, then you know it's going to add stress to your life, unfortunately. But you've just got to manage it as best as you can. Things like taking regular breaks in the day, even if you've worked only maybe an hour at a computer, you can just take a little 5-minute break here. You haven't got the intense micromanagement as if you were in an office. You might not have that anyway, so you can be a little bit more flexible. You could potentially even maybe move around in the house. Maybe if you've got a laptop, you might want to go to 1 or 2 different spaces just to have a bit of a difference in your day and try and break it up, and maybe sit by a window, maybe, you know, again, just give yourself 5 minutes with the dog playing outside in the garden or something. Whatever, you know, getting outside, getting fresh air is always really crucial at this time. And if you can, exercise as well. That's just really going to help mental health and just going to set you up as best as you can to deal with this and to deal with working at home for an extended period of time. So tip number 3 is make your office space comfortable. So make sure you have enough room to work. Make sure your office space ideally has enough light coming through the windows. Make sure it feels good, it's clean, it makes you want to work. Make it like an office as best as you can. Make it that feeling. If you need to put a bit of background music in, maybe a radio on, that might help. That kind of gives you that little sort of buzz of the office. Things like that will help. You could maybe have a do not disturb sign on your door to say, I am working right now, so please don't disturb me. So this is just going to make your life more comfortable. It's going to feel better. It's going to have a separation between house and office space. Again, if you don't have any separation at all, and you're only in your bedroom, then you just have to try and work as best as you can. What I would say is, I'm doing this currently with my bedroom, and I'm just, like I say, working the set times and doing all these sort of tips, and it is helping. You can, obviously, if you have more flexibility in your house, you can go to different offices. Ideally, if you've got a separate study, that would be perfect, but not everyone has that. So just making that space as comfortable as possible is really going to help working from home. Tip number 4 is arrange regular virtual meetings, whether they be on Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, whatever. Again, arranging meetings where you're actually face-to-face looking to people, eyeball to eyeball, is really going to help. It's going to give you that social connection which we're all after in this time. It's going to build team spirit as well, and it's just going to help you feel part of the team. One of the issues with working at home can be you feel very separated, you feel very isolated, and you feel on your own a lot. You need to try and be on things like, if you do have Slack or if you do have Microsoft Teams or something like that, you need to be on those, chatting to people regularly, chatting to your colleagues regularly, and then ideally going into Zoom or Skype or whatever meetings that you put together. So again, doing that is really going to help you working from home. Tip number 5 is learn a new skill. So we have more time than ever, so we need to invest it wisely. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. You need to invest in yourself because that's how you get the best return. I know some people might think, well, I need to put investments into other things to actually get a return, but and if I put £1,000 into a course, how do I know I'm going to get that return? But again, you've got to weigh up, is it a good enough course for you? Is it the right course for you? And is it going to improve you if you get a qualification after it and you can get a raise, potentially £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 more than you currently get? It's going to be worth it. Even if it's something like learning a second language, it's going to be worth it in the long run. You could be able to talk to other colleagues easier. You could maybe even get a promotion because you have those 2 languages, or you could even maybe have a little side income maybe from learning 2 languages and being a translator there, and just doing translating from English to French or however you want to do it. So again, learn a new skill at this time. We've got the extra time, so let's invest in ourselves, make the best of this situation that we can. It is a horrible situation. No one really wants to have got into this situation, and it has happened, unfortunately. We don't know how long this virus is going to last, but if we do the right things and we attack things in the right way, and we mentally put ourselves in the right position, we can actually grow from this. And if you can grow from this, then it'd be absolutely great. I want to see positivity. I want to see optimism in the face of negativity, and that's how I believe that we should live our lives. So again, if you like this video, guys, give it a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and check out this video.